Hi, I'm Ken, and welcome to Addy's Adventures, where you get to go on a journey, one step at a time. Alright, let's get on with today's video. This way. Alright, so I'm here at sort of still Saqqara, but a bit further around from the pyramid. So I'm going to look at the Serapeum. I'm sure the Serapeum is where, because bulls were something they sacrificed and honoured, so they actually buried them in sarcophagus underground as well. So that's where I'm heading. Everyone else walks sort of over that way, the long way, but my driver said he pull up, he said just duck down straight across there, and it's a shortcut. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so been a fantastic morning here. I think this is, I'm just trying to think, my last stop. Then I was thinking going possibly right down there to what's called South Saqqara. There's at least another 20-30 pyramids here. Most you can get into some of them. Some are in pretty bad disrepair. Some aren't that big. Well, I say big compared to Dosa, Corfu, all those sort of ones, but yeah, it's fantastic. The people here just great. Look, I know you get the hawkers and but they're just trying to make a living. That's all they're doing. If you don't want, you don't buy it. They sort of get you, if you're on your own like me, they zone in on you. Tends to be, you see people that have a guide with them, they virtually leave them alone. The way to do this, you can do it 3 ways. You can go on a tour. You can hire a driver / guide, or a driver and a guide, and I'll drive you around. It's not that expensive. Well, you do what I do, you just hire a driver. While I'm doing stuff, he's asleep in the car. He charged me 30 Australian a day. We're driving around all over the place. Took us an hour to get out here. That alone, and bought me a bottle of water. And the good thing with just the driver, even just the driver, he shows you what tickets to buy. It just makes it a bit simpler when you go to buy the tickets, because there's sort of varieties, but he can work it out if you stood there long enough. You can sort of work it out yourself. But right, we're going into the Serapeum. Let's have a look. Slight trap there. I'm just heading to the Serapeum. There's 2 guys and a military guy sitting at the top, and he come over to check my ticket. Fair enough. He goes, no, you haven't got the ticket, you have to buy one. I said, no, that's a Serapeum. Oh, okay then. And then he wanted to guide me and just said no. So just be aware of that. He wasn't. Most of the guys that check your tickets are right down there at the entrance, like that fella. So just be aware. That guy makes out he's an official, says you don't have the ticket when you know you do. So just say no, keep going. So the Serapeum is the tomb of the sacred Apis bulls that were associated with the god Ptah, whose cult centre was in Memphis, the original capital of Egypt. Priests selected certain bulls based on their markings and divine birth. The bulls were treated with a lot of privilege during their life, and upon death the bulls were mummified and placed into a sarcophagi as seen here. The first Apis burial took place in the reign of Amenhotep III in 1390 BC, and the practice continued until 30 BC. The enormous granite and limestone coffins weighed up to 80 tons each. When it died, the bull was mummified at Memphis, then carried in a stately procession to the Serapeum subterranean galleries and placed in these huge stone sarcophagi. The ruins of the Serapeum at Saqqara were first discovered by French Egyptologist Auguste Mariette. These subterranean chambers, when he entered in 1851, yielded the burial of some 64 Apis bulls, together with thousands of inscribed objects. It's quite peculiar. There's been no official explanation to how, using Bronze Age technology, stonemasons were able to carve huge millimetre precise 90-degree angled holes into single-piece granite blocks mined from 800 kilometres away. Not just carve, but also bring to a mirror finish. Carvings of the king's cartouche can be seen here on the side of the sarcophagus. It is said that the tombs were filled with sand to slide the granite sarcophagus in and then remove slowly to lower it into place. As we walk along the hallway here, we can see the sarcophagus that blocks the hallway. It's actually stuck here when it was tried to be put in and blocked the original entrance, and a new entrance had to be made around it. The niches here in the walls held tablets that had the complete history of each bull. Over 7,000 were found. Unfortunately, none are left here. They are in museums around the world. The Louvre in Paris contains most of them. Here is a lid for the stuck sarcophagus, which still remains where it was left.